Hi everyone, let's make together this beautiful Groom's birthday cake. Use a little bit of shortening to coat the inside of your silicone mold. Then, using fondant, form 6 small balls that you are going to firmly press inside your silicone mold to create the buttons. And here is a quick tip. Place your silicone mold inside the freezer for 5 minutes. This will allow your fondant to come out of the mold very easily. To make the color of the shirt, just roll some white fondant into a long strip. Use a ruler or any stencil to cut a very thin and long rectangle to form the color. Carefully remove any excess fondant from your strip. Then, using your ruler and an X-Acto knife, cut both ends of your strip. To shape the color of your shirt, you can use anything you have around your house. It could be a bottle, a glass, maybe a cup, a metal ring, whatever you have that is gonna give you enough circumference to set your color and let it set. Let it dry overnight. And to complete the look, let's make a very cute small bow tie. Let's use black fondant and roll it into a nice thin strip. Use your ruler as a guide. Trim both sides of your strip to make it even. Remove the excess fondant and trim the ends. Now measure and cut 2 rectangles 3 inches long each. Carefully fold each fondant strip in half and pinch the end. With the help of some cotton balls, give some movement to your bow. Use a smaller, thin strip of fondant to wrap it in the middle between both loops. This will give you a finished bow tie. Now, you have to let it dry at room temperature overnight. Once it's set, you can remove the cotton balls and your bow tie is ready to be placed on your cake. Now we will need to create a white shirt. For this, we're going to roll white fondant. You can use a triangle stencil based on the height of your cake. Place your stencil over the fondant. Using a knife or a blade, you can cut the fondant into the desired shape. In this case, our triangle for our white shirt. Remove all the excess fondant from our shape. Very carefully, remove your stencil to reveal the shape that we wanted. Smooth out the ends with your fingers. We will need to create some texture for our shirt. To do that, we're going to use a ruler and the back side of a knife, and we are going to carefully press down lines on our shirt to give it that extra texture and extra dimension. Continue to do that all through our triangle. Be very careful not to cut through your fondant. You just want to mark it. You can also create the same effect by gently pressing down the side of your ruler to your fondant. Follow the same steps to create the jacket with black fondant. Use edible gold and a small paintbrush to paint our 6 buttons and let them air dry. Ice your cake with Italian meringue buttercream. If you haven't yet, please check my previous video on how to make the buttercream. And now that we have all our components ready, we can put together this beautiful cake. I'd like to finish this cake piping a small border using a number 3 tip. And just like that, we have completed our Groom's birthday cake. Thank you so much for watching. This is Chef Valeska. Until next time, ciao ciao.